All right, let's cut through all the noise. We are going to break down the real science of what it actually takes to build muscle. You know, if you've ever felt completely lost in a sea of fitness advice, well, you are in exactly the right place. Let's just dive right in. Does this sound familiar? I mean, this quote from a Reddit user pretty much captures the frustration that so many of us feel. You're getting hit from all sides with conflicting advice on workouts, protein, you name it. It is so confusing. But today, we're going to replace all that confusion with clarity, and we're going to back it up with some hard data. Okay, so first up, let's talk about the endless hunt for the so-called perfect workout. We've all been there, right? Scrolling for hours, searching for that one magic routine that's going to unlock incredible gains. But what if I told you that whole quest is kind of pointless? So a lot of us start out with something like the bro split. You know, the drill, Monday is chest day, Tuesday is back, Wednesday is leg day. It feels right, doesn't it? Dedicating a whole workout to one muscle group feels like you're destroying it, like you're making it grow. But here's the question, is feeling effective the same as being effective? The science actually points to a pretty big flaw in this whole approach. So think about this. When you train a muscle, the signal for it to grow, to repair, and get stronger, that signal only really lasts for about 2 or 3 days. So if you hit chest on Monday, by Thursday, that growth signal is pretty much gone, and you're not training it again until the next Monday. That is a lot of potential growth time just left on the table. There's got to be a better way, right? Okay, now this is fascinating. What you're looking at is a chart that scores different workout splits based on their hypertrophy score. That's basically a fancy way of rating their muscle building potential. And look at the top of the list. A 5-day full body routine where you hit each muscle 5 times a week gets a perfect 10. Now let's find our old friend, the bro split. It's not terrible. It scores a respectable 8.8, but it's clearly beaten by routines that hit muscles more often. So here's the real takeaway, the bottom line. Stop obsessing over the name of your split. What truly drives muscle growth are 2 simple things. How often you train a muscle, that's frequency, and how much total work you do, that's volume. The data is crystal clear. Hitting your muscles more than once a week just gives you a massive advantage. All right, let's switch gears. We're moving from the weight room to the kitchen to tackle myth number 2. The idea that you absolutely must eat meat to get big and strong. Man, this belief is just baked into fitness culture. This quote from Muscle and Fitness just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? It's everywhere. We're conditioned to think strength and picture a steak. We think muscle and we picture a chicken breast. But is that the only way? I mean, really, can plants actually compete in the muscle building game? So let's just ask the question directly. Can you build elite, world-class, undeniable strength fueled entirely by plants? Well, you're about to see the answer for yourself. I want you to meet Patrick Baboumian. This man was named Germany's strongest man. Just look at these numbers, a 793-pound squat and deadlift, absolutely staggering. And he did it all on a 100% vegan diet. This isn't just an opinion or an argument, it's living proof. Elite strength is absolutely unquestionably achievable without eating meat, period. Okay, so if the source of the protein isn't the be-all and end-all, then what is? Well, it comes down to the substance, the amount. Getting enough total protein is the real key, and I'm about to show you a ridiculously powerful and honestly an often overlooked way to do exactly that. Take a good look at this number, 52 grams. What do you think that represents? A giant steak? Maybe 4 chicken breasts? A half dozen eggs? What could it be? That right there is the amount of protein in just 100 grams of dry soya chunks. Let that sink in. This is a complete game changer. For a little perspective, 100 grams of chicken breast has about 31 grams of protein. So these soya chunks, they aren't just comparable, they are way more protein dense. And the benefits are just incredible. I mean, besides being an absolute protein powerhouse, they're extremely low in fat, they have 0 cholesterol, they're super cheap, and you can keep them in your pantry forever. It's just a remarkably efficient and affordable way to nail your protein goals no matter what your diet looks like. Okay, so we've busted some pretty big myths today. Now let's bring it all home. We're going to take everything we've learned and distill it down into a super simple, super effective blueprint for building muscle. Here it is, your 3-step blueprint for growth. Number 1, choose a split for consistency, something that hits your muscles at least twice a week. A 4-day upper/lower split is a fantastic, time-efficient option for most people. Number 2,
Prioritize your total protein intake. Just focus on hitting that daily number and don't get hung up on where it comes from. And number 3, and listen up, because this is the real engine of growth. Progressive overload. You have to consistently challenge your body to do more. Lift heavier weight, do more reps, get stronger over time. That is the trigger that forces your muscles to grow.
So there you have it. We've cleared away the myths and laid out a simple, science-backed path. The blueprint works. So the only question left is the most important one of all. What are you going to build?